Now, as U.S.-Cuban diplomatic relations improve, cruise lines are chomping at the bit to set sail for the island. Nitza Soledad Perez has this.
The leaders of major cruise lines convened in Miami for their annual gathering at the 2015 Cruise Shipping Miami Conference. The conference included roundtable sessions led by industry experts on current topics impacting the cruise industry. The easing of U.S. travel restrictions to Cuba and the impact on the industry had some leaders reacting.
Certainly we have plans. When the embargo is lifted, we'll be there. We'll put in what we need to put in.
I'm European, I have no embargo. I'm already there.
There are approximately 370 kilometers between Port Miami, the cruise industry headquarters, and Cuba. A long political stalemate is still preventing U.S. cruise liners and its passengers to stop on the island. Still, many hope that the new U.S. travel rules will eventually lead them to that forbidden destiny.
Once the rules allow us to go legally, once the embargo is lifted, which is the main restriction, one of the raps on development of tourism in Cuba is the infrastructure, the lack thereof. The wonderful thing about the cruise industry is we bring our own infrastructure. So yes, we're ready. And I would bet that all of us on this panel are ready to move at a drop of a hat.
These CEOs are not afraid of the infrastructure challenge. After all, they've done it before in islands like Turks and Caicos and Roatan in Honduras.
Cuba has the size to really be able to handle it, and if the cruise lines do it well, I think it has amazing potential because there's so much. Cuba brings you that island atmosphere, but it also has that wonderful cosmopolitan, cool, sexy appeal that I think Americans will go crazy for.
Crazy indeed. The gold rush could be sizable. The American Society of Travel Agents estimates that more than 500,000 American cruise travelers would visit Cuba within the first 2 years. And some cruise ship travelers had this reaction.
I've never been to Cuba, and no one really can go to Cuba. So, yeah, it should be interesting when I get older. That'd be an option.
Being able to make a stop in Cuba would be fabulous.
But those American tourists dying to visit the island, either by land or sea, still have to wait for U.S. lawmakers to make Cuba the next big port of call. Nitza, Soledad, Perez, CCTV, Miami.